Welcome to Voters. Brother Juan here, the collector, joined by Brother Brown, the analyst. And today we've got a very special guest on the channel, Brother Mike from Instinct TCG and Collectibles. Welcome to the channel, Brother Mike.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I'm here excited to open up this BT-13 Digimon set. And I'm excited to wipe the floor against you guys in this challenge video.
We'll see.
And as always, as you can see in front of us, we have 3 boxes of the new set, BT-13 versus Royal Knights. And today we're going to be cracking open these boxes, comparing each other's pulls, and whoever has the highest value in their boxes is going to be exempt from our super spicy challenge today. So boys, good luck, because I am undefeated in these challenges.
Until I've gotten here.
Until today.
You might be the wild card. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's crack these babies open and see what we get.
So since Brother Mike is the guest of honor, we figured he'd have the honors of opening the box first.
Already a pro for this product.
You know, you must be really excited to open some Lorcana product.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I'm very excited about Lorcana.
Oh, we got a metal Garurumon Ace.
There you go. So here it is. The promo, right?
Yeah.
And that's... Okay.
Dude, the best thing you get out of there is a Marcus.
Ooh, he's got himself a
Keenan.
Keenan. Very nice.
But Digimon has this really cool color system, and they all have very different mechanics with it. I was just wondering, like with Lorcana, is there certain gimmicks with their different colors?
Yeah, so it's almost like very similar to Magic, where I feel like some of them are more removal, and some of them are more ramp, depending on whatever color it is. Like Sapphire is known to ramp. Steel is known for sort of damage or removal in a way. Let's take a look here. Uncommon and...
Okay, so we got the Mirage Gopher and a
Rosemont.
Alright.
Just a debate.
It seems like every color has sort of its strengths and weaknesses, as sort of say.
Within Lorcana, right?
Within Lorcana, yeah. So, like I said, Sapphire is more so to the ramp, whereas Steel is sort of the damage.
Yeah.
There we go.
And okay, so does certain typings within that? Oh, see a super rare there. Let's see what this. See what this is first. It's Belfast Mode and a Kantarosmon.
Beauty. I'm liking the foiling.
Just pull that Omnimon for me, please.
Brother Brown, I should say, is looking to make the Royal Knights deck, and he's doesn't have any Omnis.
I'm looking forward to it. My wallet isn't.
The colors in Lorcana, it has nothing to do with the archetypes, obviously, right?
No. The archetype, there's different kinds of archetypes. Sorry, I'm just trying to...
Rosemont.
And a...
The
Burst Mode.
Mirage Gagumon regular art.
Regular art.
But for me right now, Villains is my favorite deck. There's also other decks, like the Stitches are very powerful, and what I find is Steel right now is very powerful with the cards that we have shown. Let's do here to see.
Oh, there's something there. Don't go slow. Go slow.
Oh, he's got to the good. I'm telling you.
Go slow.
Cover
Go
luck.
slow.
Let's do this.
Alright, he's got a Bancho Leomon and...
A Magnamon.
The Magnamon.
Alter
Good Lord.
Magna.
Right there. Wow. Very nice for the collection devotees.
This will go nicely in my Lorcana collection. I mean...
in your Sapphire...
yeah, my Sapphire.
Very nice pull.
Amethyst? That's the yellow color, right? There you go.
Amber is the...
Oh, Amber.
But yeah, I'm
think,
excited to have you guys over in my channel soon, when I show you guys how to play. Okay.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that. How would you say as a game? Is it pretty simple to pick
It's
up?
a very simple game, especially right now in its purest form. Very simple, and you'll pick it up since you guys are used to TCG'S. We're currently working on, I'm currently working on making a Villains Amber Steel deck. I know that probably won't mean very much to you, but we're excited to try it out with all the new unveils we've had recently.
I think a really important question is, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh, that's a good question. It's tough to say, but you know what? It'll be between Hercules and The Lion King, I think.
Those are some
Those
top,
are classics,
Those are
I
some
think.
top tiers. How about you, brother Juan? What's your favorite Disney movie?
You gotta go with Aladdin, man. You can't beat the
Aladdin.
Genie. Genie is just the best, you know, Robin Williams.
You know, I think for me, I had a lot of fond memories with...
Oh, he's got the secret red Gallimon.
A great success.
Yeah, Mike's a very good friend of ours from quite some...
Yes, we've known each other for a while, and after you guys actually encouraged me to start a YouTube channel, and like I said, I do it with my sister. She puts in tons of work. Nicole puts in tons of effort, and I think we've been growing pretty well.
Leopardmon. That's all right.
All right. That's what we strive to do. Daily content. We try to change it up. We try to add some 1v1s, some 3 players. We've had a couple of 4 players. We're gonna have to have you guys for a 3 players soon.
That'd be fun.
Absolutely.
What was yours favorite Disney movie?
Oh, you know what? I have fond memories of Lion King as well, but I think another big one for me, and I think it's going to be a surprise, is definitely going to be Beauty and the Beast. I've watched that movie quite a bit as a kid.
Beauty and the
I
Beast?
think
Oh,
Beauty and the Beast.
really?
I know that's a sleeper pick, but I'm not
Really?
telling you.
that is my wife's favorite movie.
Oh, see?
So this is good practice as I wait for Lorcana to be released with
There
these.
you go. We're keeping you fresh with all these
Yeah.
questions. So what do you think is going to be the most competitive deck actually going forward?
That's
for
a
Lorcana?
very good question.
Craniumon, that's
Oh.
pretty cool.
So I was saying, like, what do you think is going to be the most competitive?
The
when
most
we actually
competitive.
see
That's a good
metagame?
question. It's hard to say right now because there's still about 80 cards yet to be revealed. There was a deck that was really dominating at first, not too long ago, called Snowball Stitch, where you essentially, it's an aggro deck that many characters keep flooding the board and you keep drawing these because you're exerting your characters, and you draw cards every time you play a 1 or 2 cost exerted, and you keep drawing until you essentially run out of ink. What do we have here? And
Bravemon Burstmo, that's pretty cool.
so that was the best deck until Steel came up with 2 cards that really have
Game Changer?
changed it. Yeah, one is what they call Big Tinkerbell, where she essentially comes on.
That's kind of similar to Tinkerbell right there.
And then the other one is called Grab Your Sword, which essentially deals 2 damage to every character on your opponent's board. And because of the way they word it, opponent's board, it's whether you're playing 1 or 5 people. Oh, that's a nice looking card.
Pretty cool.
So, depending on what format you're playing, you're dealing 2 damage to everything across the board, which is what has hindered this Snowball Stitch deck that used to be plaguing the metagame.
Okay, so it's definitely shaken up.
Yeah, it's changed. So it's going to be interesting once we see the rest of the cards released in the upcoming weeks with Gen Con, the convention that's going on in Indianapolis. We'll probably see what is going to be released in the rest of that first set, which I'm excited for. August 18th is when it comes out, so I cannot wait.
Nice. So now let's move into another question. Do you have any fond memories of Digimon at all as a kid?
I
do.
Good one.
I do vaguely remember it. I had the original OG cards.
Oh my god, really?
Unfortunately, I no longer have them. But I do remember it, and I do not remember.
First Alphamon, yes!
Look at that. Let's take a look at
Take
this.
a good look right there. Nice.
You are blessed.
He is truly blessed.
That's why I came here. I wanted to make sure I bless this channel with my Disney lore.
Yeah, that's the Disney magic coming out. Right? And,
it is. Let's take it here.
Chessmon right there.
Oh, we got
a
ourselves a
Shine
regular
Greymon.
art Shine Greymon.
Burst mode.
Final pack.
Final pack Disney magic.
Let's see what we can pull here.
Watch, this is gonna be the last card, random ghost for whatever reason.
Oh my god, it'd be the God Box. King Jess Chessmon and a
Oh,
Thomas. All right, the voters, I'm up.
All right. Let's see what.
Let's see what fate has in store for me.
So I was asking before about the fond memories Digimon. Do you have a favorite Digimon by chance?
Probably. It'd have to be War Greymon, I think.
Or Greymon, eh? Well,
And another Metal Guru. What is this? Bandai Man, what is it with these ratios? There's two of these aces, and you give us
well,
the
now we
same
got
one.
the play set, so we're all good now,
Right
right?
So you're 4-0 with it.
Yeah, we just need one of those 4 Greymons.
You see a Marcus here? Oh, I see what it is.
Something different. It's Yoshino. Yoshino.
Green. So out of all the TCGs, what would you say has some of the best art? Out of the ones that you've seen.
So, I'm obviously gonna say I really have enjoyed the Lorcana art.
Mhm.
I think the artists have done an excellent job. Obviously, a little biased here because I'm loving the game right now and I'm really enjoying the artwork that we're seeing. I've always enjoyed Magic the Gathering art.
Well, they have some very nice art.
And I've got a special spot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Still.
Same here.
How about you? What's your
First super rare Mirage Gagumon burst mode.
Digimon does have some very nice arts as well.
Yeah.
I mean, especially some of the alt arts are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But honestly, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of a competitive, I say Pokemon actually has some really nice artwork, and I like how it's very style different. Like one will have like almost like a putty kind of like that's what I remember as a kid, the putty kind of look, and then the more cooler stylistic ones. Yeah. You know, it's definitely a mixed bag.
I really haven't kept up with Pokemon, but yeah, I can see Pokemon really having upped their game in terms of their artworks, and yeah, I mean they're really exploding back on the TCG front.
Oh, absolutely. They've been killing it. What do you think about that, Brother Juan? What's your favorite art?
I like the arts from Pokemon TCG, don't get me wrong, but I still prefer Digimon the best.
Digimon?
Yeah. There are some nice ones, though. There's an Arceus one from a certain older set in Sword and Shield. I can't remember the name right now, but it's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to say, right? I mean, even for myself, I think some of the best art is some of the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets, actually.
Yeah. One thing I want to mention, Crown Zenith from Pokemon, I think has some of the most gorgeous arts for Pokemon.
I mean, I've seen those gold cards and they look really cool.
Really cool, and just the arts in that set is just... That was a set I would like to complete fully as an alt art set, but we'll see if I'm actually able to. We'll see.
And it's tough, and it gets pricey, right?
It does get pricey.
You know,
We got ourselves a Pawn Chessmon and just Roger
just a debate. And that's another thing too. When you think of Lorcana, do you think Lorcana is gonna have some alternate arts? Or...
It'll be interesting. I think they might. No, again, everything's speculation at this point.
Of course.
But I will say that D23 promos and the other promos released at conventions and their foiling have been excellent. The quality's there. You don't see any sort of what they call the curling of the foil, which is always a problem with cards like in Magic the Gathering where they start to curl.
Right.
They call it Pringle, the Pringle effect, because they start really curling. It's terrible when you sleeve when you try to play in the deck.
No, trust me. I can imagine, especially with even like Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day too.
Yeah.
Like those things, you just misplay a little bit, and then you start seeing that little Pringle chip kind of.
Oh yeah.
And then good luck just playing with that. Then you're gonna have to do it and be like, yep, that's not legal.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So I think they've kind of solved it. I think that they've put the money, the quality, to make sure that they're doing it right. So it's exciting. Again, my biggest concern is getting my hands on some product.
Yeah.
Right. It seems like the supply is going to be a little low from the stores I've spoken with, at least in North America. But I'm gonna find
darkness, and we got ourselves a King
Oh
Drazel.
my gosh! Yes.
Yes!
Brother Juan, thank you. Thank you so freaking much. This is our first one out of 4 boxes. 4 boxes.
That's
we
kinda
finally
ridiculous.
got one.
And it is a super rare, is that correct?
It's the super rare regular art.
And you would think that it would be a little bit easier to pull. The other thing about Lorcana is going to be the pull rates.
Yes,
I'm curious as to, in a box or in a case, how many legendaries will there be? You know, it'll be exciting to to find that out. I don't know if we'll probably find out in a couple weeks during Gen Con event. But it's all exciting. It's very fresh and can't wait for it to be released.
I think also that's the best thing too about Lorcana is because it's its own game. It's not based on say an OCG Japanese counterpart.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you can't really just look into the future. Everything is just first time reveal is the first reveal worldwide.
Exactly. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you could look back at the OCG and everything gets released essentially a year from when it was released in Japan. So
exactly, and it also gives players a look to be like, oh, what's the next meta gonna be and stuff like that. Where this is kind
challenging,
you're kind of building on the fly.
Yeah, very exactly. Whereas the meta is, as soon as you start cracking open some packs and you start seeing maybe potential combos, some lines of play, and then you can try to put something up and be like, and maybe hypothesize.
Dynasmon and a Shine Greymon Burstmon. Cool.
Regular art. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. What I'm really hoping for that game, and I think it'd be really cool, is what do you think of the chances that we may see some other Disney franchises, maybe say a Marvel set or a Star Wars set? Because I would say that would get me really excited. Imagine playing
for Star Wars. I believe they're gonna have their own card game coming out.
Oh, are they?
That they also have a lot of speculation on. They've actually released a bunch of cards. Very different from Lorcana, from my understanding, but I haven't really looked into it too much. I think I'm going to stay to the Disney lane currently, because I got more, my roots are more there. But however,
Burst and a Rosemont Burst mode.
Nice.
Oh, I think is that our first Rose Burst?
I think so, yeah.
That's nice.
Nice, man.
I'm excited for Marvel. I think I would be intrigued
it
with
would
a Marvel.
Be quite interesting. But then it also makes me think, if Disney's going the alternate routes, maybe they might make a separate game also for Marvel as well, because Bandai actually does something similar to this. I know they just recently came out with I say recently, it was about a year ago, was the One Piece game. Before Digimon was DBS Super,
Which I played briefly and very much enjoyed because I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Very fun, but it'll be, I think, Lorcana, because there's such
Magnamon and a Craniumon.
They have an infinite amount of characters that they can pull. They have lots of card designs. They can really run with this.
Oh, absolutely. Even if they add maybe some stuff from Pixar as well.
Yes. Toy Story.
Of course, right? I mean, come on, something Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Like
Woody.
Oh my God. Yeah. That'd be amazing. Zootopia. That's another great one.
Yeah.
Right. My gosh, I was saying.
I mean, and there's still lots of Disney movies they haven't touched on. Pinocchio.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Pinocchio really has it. Fox and the Hound is one of my favorites growing up. Nothing.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
movie.
Haven't done it. Great Mouse Detective.
Yoshino Fujita and an Omnimon! Regular art!
Thank you!
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of different things. I mean, I've seen some of the cards, like I've seen they touched on Hercules, Stitch,
a lot of Frozen.
I mean, I can imagine.
A lot of Lion King, obviously, right? A lot of Simba's now. No Mufasa yet, though. No Mufasa.
That probably
hyenas. I'd like to see some hyenas in there.
That would be cool.
No Pumbaa is a Timon. Pumbaa is that.
I mean, you know it's coming,
yeah, you need
right?
Pumbaa there.
Especially if they got still more to get revealed, right?
Yeah.
So definitely gonna be big. What about Bambi? What about my boy Bambi?
No Bambi. No Bambi
really?
yet. That's what I mean. They have lots of movies to pull from still that they haven't even. They're just. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, of course. From definitely the vault that Disney has.
Yes.
To pull from.
Oh, absolutely. And then.
What I find interesting, what I was going to say about that game, they have something what I realized because I watched one of your shorts, which I assume is similar to Options, the song cards.
Yes.
They're like, item cards essentially? Or?
They are action cards, the songs, but some of them, well, actually most songs, you have an ability, as long as your character is already paid its summoning sickness, so instead of using your resources, which is what we call ink, you can exert a character of whichever cost it says so on the card to essentially play that card and then keep your ink available so that you can play another card. Yeah. So you exert your character to sing a song, so it's called, to use that effect, and then it's still your ink remains available for you if you want to play another character card, if you want to sing another song with the ink that you have available.
But is like in Digimon, for instance, option cards you can only use if you have a certain color. Are songs restricted to archetypes or colors?
No.
So pretty much as long as you don't pay the cost.
The only, so far in the rules that we have seen up to this point, you can only play 2 colors in a deck max, so you can't mix all 5 of the different inks together. You can only choose 2 of the 5 inks.
Okay, so that's how they balance it.
That's how they balance it. And then, like I said, once you put a card in your ink wall face down, it counts as whatever, doesn't matter what color. If you have an amber or amethyst in your hand, let's say, as an example, it doesn't matter. It's an ink is an ink. So
Right.
Exactly. That's interesting.
Yeah,
how they've balanced it.
Like I said, my villains deck has been for me the funnest deck to play, maybe because I'm a little bit of a villain myself, and I love Hades because I got a Hercules fan.
Well, me and you both will be laughing, brother Mike. Once Brother Brown finally leaves, I will be laughing at the villain.
We'll see about that. We still got 1 box to go.
So, in your opinions now, let me ask a couple questions now. What has been your favorite games to play that you find very enjoyable?
Favorite games very enjoyable.
Like
card games?
Trading card games, yes.
You know, I think, Digimon definitely has been a lot of fun to play. I think what I like about Digimon so much is the fact that, for instance, the resource system, the memory gauge is such a fun way to play. You can also it's very unique, and it's kind of a high risk, high reward situation. You need to sit there and say, do I want to make a big drastic play, or do I want to make a more conservative play to give my opponent less resources to use? So it's kind of that tug and war.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's also a very simple game to pick up. There are obviously some complicated mechanics and decks out there, but anybody really can pick it up who has just even a general knowledge of trading games. It's very easy to pick up. But I think the ones that kind of give me the most joy, but also the most absolute frustration, is probably Yu-Gi-Oh. That's especially I've been playing a lot of Master Duel. And you can always catch me on cultivate.twitch.tv for those streams. But
check it out. I've watched it. Tons of fun watching you play that Despia deck.
Despia? Oh yeah. I've been actually messing around with Dark Worlds quite a bit now too.
The 20-minute turns.
Yes, those very long turns, but
Dangers?
Dark World.
Awesome.
Oh yes, it's a lot of fun, but sometimes, like I said, it can be so frustrating. You lose a coin flip, you play against a toxic floodgate. It's tough when a game gets to the point where it's like you don't feel like you're playing and there's no interaction. Yeah. But at the same time too, it's weird. It's a weird feeling because Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of like that game that there is a lot of player interaction with each other, but at the same time it's not. It's really weird to describe, right?
Depending what deck you're facing, yes.
And then compared to this, where like there is some interaction, say on your opponent's turn and stuff like that, but there's not a whole lot. So
whereas again in Lorcana, there is no interaction on your opponent's turn. Again, that could change in the future sets.
Of course.
They could add things in the future sets, but that's one of the things I do enjoy. Is like when it's my turn, there is no sort of interruptions, let's say.
I think that's going to be changing though with the ace mechanic.
Yeah, so there is that they did add a hand trap mechanic with the ace,
which we pulled the metal gurus.
But
still
they did balance it a little bit where there is a risk and reward. It's not as easy as just like, oh, my opponent activates rotor, I guess I'll just ash blossom. So it's thinking towards it.
I got something.
There's something in here.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
Let's see what it is. The voters? Or Digimon?
We got some,
Who's that Digimon? I think it's just a super.
If it's a King Drizzle, we'll take it.
It's
This guy's in every box! Every box!
Going back to what we're saying, I think, again, Lorcana will... I think it's only a matter of time right now. Obviously, we're seeing it at its most simplistic form. And I think as it starts to grow and the player base obviously expands, the mechanics will change with the new sets, and they're gonna try to spice things up.
Of course,
keep players engaged.
you always gotta add extra stuff
Absolutely.
to a different card game, no matter what.
Yeah, my favorite card games though would probably have to be Digimon.
Is it?
It's like
Yeah.
Digimon,
the management of your resources and the memory counter thing, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and
I'll have to convert you guys then.
Oh, shall we convert you?
Hey, you're the one wearing the tie.
This is just me getting into this cult to slowly lure you into
infiltration.
my...
I see how it is.
Did we
Don't
not
forget that Disney owns everything.
Full Moon, Meteor Impact, and a Gintarosmon alt
That
art.
is the alt art.
So what Brother Mike is saying, he's a spy.
Yes,
I'm just seeing the competition and slowly gonna lure them into the Disney world.
he's scouting for Disney here.
You'll be the next Lucasfilm or the next Marvel Studios.
Oh my god.
You'll be the next guys to join into the
So what you're
Disney
saying
world.
is the next Digimon show is gonna be streaming only on Disney Plus.
Allegedly.
I mean, hey, if they bought Bandai, I mean, we could
Oh,
see.
I mean, like,
We could
nothing
see
would surprise me
Gundam, we
anymore.
could see anything, right?
Nothing would surprise me.
Actually, if there is one franchise I would love to see turn into a card game, probably Gundam. Is that the
Final
one?
pack of Destiny.
Oh, here we go.
You know, get the God luck.
DJ call it. Another one.
Another one.
Only one Drazel for you, bro. Seems like so far. You have to start singing the Drazel song.
Oh, I don't know if that's appropriate for YouTube's.
It's okay, I didn't pull anything. All for Speedrun and a Keenan Career. Last but not least, we have Brother Brown up
All right.
next.
I got some stiff competition. Will I finally be dethroned as the challenge video champion? We're about to find out. And
You
I
gotta
am
be kidding.
I am so sorry.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
That's
Unfortunately,
5 boxes of this guy.
that's another ace Metal Guru. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I tried.
You tried.
I tried. All right. Up here.
At least get something different than this.
Oh, you got that, but I got the gold. You know what
Richard
that
Sampson.
means? You know what that means? This one's gonna have the real good stuff.
So is there any other TCGs you're excited to play or have on your channel?
I'm planning on doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I've got an abundance of decks. Maybe a couple Commander games. They just released a Lord of the Rings Commander decks.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and I've got them now. So I'll be excited to feature them on the channel. Maybe. Still trying to figure out the logistics
Logistics?
about it.
Focus.
But because I again, we're very much focused on Disney content right now, and I think that's gonna stay that way for a little bit.
Yeah.
And how are you
fair,
guys?
Fair
super.
enough, man. You're Mirage. Nice.
Burst mode.
Nice. Fair enough, man. Yeah, you guys are killing it with the showcases.
How about you guys? You guys?
For us, for the time being, we're sticking to what our main focus is Digimon, of course.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing some more of those Pokemon shorts. Those seem to be doing very well.
Yep.
Yes, a couple of more mini tins for future shorts, so look forward to that. And we might jump in, the 25th anniversary hype as well for Yu-Gi-Oh! See
Why
what we
not?
can pull.
Although they do announce it, I think it'd be great to try out some Bandai Battle Union.
Ooh,
if that
that's
ever
a game
comes
I'm
out
really,
into the
really
West.
looking forward to. If it
That
comes
would
out
be
in
Trading
the
card game
West.
as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
has to do with all the anime.
Very different animes.
And
There's
mangas and
Bleach,
stuff,
there's Demon Slayer, tons of different archetypes.
Interesting.
So it'd be really cool to see that in the West. It hasn't been announced yet, but here's hoping.
Yeah, look forward to that if they announce it for the West, for sure. It's Bandai again too, right?
Yeah, it is Bandai.
So many Bandai card games. Can't keep up.
I don't know how they do it. Really don't. corner.
Corners.
Now it'll be interesting to see how Disney has their packaging.
Yeah.
Because they're all a little bit different.
I honestly think some of the best packaging that card games have come out with is definitely Digimon. Like the slant, it just helps make it so much easier
It's
to open.
very, very smooth.
And the Japanese packs, we did a pre-release for BT-12. Those packs were even easier to open. There's a bit of space up here. I think that's something they should look into.
Yeah, do it this way.
Yeah, with the slants, it helps a lot. I'm going to be honest, the voters, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon packs just because they're so tedious to open.
I can second that
I know you
one.
can do that trick in the middle where you slide it out like that, but I'm not really good at it. Yeah. So I always end up hurting my fingers on those shorts.
Another Thomas. Boncho and...
Yes! Second drizzle! Woo!
Darkness
Yeah, 'cause we
and...
touched on a lot of it, right?
Shine
Regular
Greymon
red
Burst Mode.
This is like in every pack.
And
Nice.
And...
Ooh,
Regular,
Greymon
super.
Burst Mode.
Ooh.
Pull an alt art, old school cartoon Mickey.
Or yeah, he's
From
the
like
legendary,
what?
yeah.
I think
There's
it's
a Mickey.
1930 or 1940 was the cartoon, right? The original?
Yeah, the originals, yeah, it was
Very old. They should make an alt art of that. That'd be cool.
They have an old Mickey, or a Mickey that's gonna be a legendary.
Cactusaro.
For another what?
Yeah, it's called Brave Little Tailor.
Brave Little Tailor,
It's
right?
Mickey Mouse. It's
How
a
much is that
legendary.
worth?
Oh, no one knows yet. We don't know what the full rates are or anything, but some of the convention exclusives that have been PSA graded are going for $5,000 and up.
Yeah?
So a lot of money for these
Wow.
B23 promos.
Imagine pulling one of those.
Well, you have to go to the convention back in September.
Oh,
so
it's
they
only-
can do promo.
Yes! Oh!
Okay, another-
Second Omni! Let's go! I have potential to take the lead, I think.
Depends on your alt.
Depends on my alt.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Lord Nightmon, oh, that's actually bad.
That's very bad
I
for
think
Brown.
I-
That is very
This
bad
is
for
this
Brown.
is like the
And
worst.
a Lord Nightmon.
Oh
Altar.
God. So, starting off for our box topper ace, we got Metal Garurumon ace. Got a Richard Sampson. Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode for our first super rare. We got my boy King Drazel 76. I like how they did that, 76. Shine Greymon Burst Mode. Ravemon Burst Mode. Kento Saromon. We got the Rosemon Burst Mode. I think I got all the bursts, this is kind of cool. Belfmon Rage Mode. Our first alt art was the Lord Nightmon, and for our secret, we pulled a Omnimon.
Okay, devoters, so for my box, I pulled a Metal Garurumon Ace, a Yoshino Fujieda from the promo pack, a Leopardmon Leopard Mode, a Belfmon Rage Mode, a Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode, a Shine Greymon Burst Mode, a Rosemon Burst Mode, a Craniumon, a King Drazel 76 for Brother Brown, a Altered Kintarosmon, very nice, and a regular secret rare Omnimon.
So for a box topper promo, we got Metal Garurumon Ace. Then we have Keenan Crier as our promo. Then Ravemon Burst Mode as our super rare, nice looking card. Shine Greymon Burst Mode as well, very nice. We have a Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. The Leopardmon Leopard Mode. Kentarosmon. We have Craniamon. We have Alphamon. And then for the goods, we got a Magnamon alternate art. Look at that. Beauty foiling on this. And our secret is a Gallantmon. So I think this challenge is in the bag for me, boys.
Well, the voters, the opening part of our challenge video is out of the way, which means we now have to suffer the consequences of the punishment. And today, we do have a spicy one for you. Unfortunately, I've been taken down my throne. Our newcomer over here had that Disney magic there for him.
And I may have to suffer with Brother Brown, but at least he lost. He's been dethroned finally.
Unfortunately.
Just a little bit of pixie dust here to take care of that. And
for today's challenge, unfortunately we weren't able to find the Pocky chip challenge. We were planning on doing that, but no one seems to have it in stores anymore. But we've got the next best thing. We got ourselves some The Bomb hot sauce, which I hear is very, very spicy. And we got ourselves some Pocky chips as well. We got, what is it? Haunted Ghost Pepper.
The
Pocky
spiciest
chips.
flavor that
the
they
spiciest
have.
flavor they have for the bag of chips. And how many different peppers does this have?
I believe it's habaneros and chipotle, but it was lab tested at
135,600 Scoville units. So spicy enough to make your tongue and mouth burn.
That's like what, 5 different.
It's hot.
It's hot.
In translation, it's hot.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I'm okay with spice, but there are certain levels that I've had that hurt me. Brother Juan, on the other hand,
I'm not the greatest when it comes to hot sauce, so
this is gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be very.
And I don't even know
painful
what to
for me.
expect with the Pocky chips either. So this might be an absolute insane challenge for all we know.
Brother Mike, do the honors. Or the dishonors for me and Brother Brown.
Opened up that.
Woo!
Take a whiff of.
That's
All right.
Wow,
It smells delicious. All right,
Extra
choose your
spicy.
chip.
Yeah, I'm not playing around. I got a big boy.
Big scooper. I like that.
Come
Take
on.
a big scooper.
All right, I will.
Oh, he's gonna match me here.
Yeah, you gotta match him. Okay.
All right,
big
that's
scooper.
about similar.
What about,
Oh, I think yeah.
good sized chip?
Yeah.
Nice sized chip.
Let's
Okay.
take a smell of that
So
before
we gotta at least have it in our mouths.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh my god, as part of the challenge, and I don't think I'll be able to do this. 15 seconds, at least 15
I'll take
seconds.
care of this. So
with-
who's gonna be eating the
Oh my
first
god,
chip?
just
Or
smelling
are you
that
guys doing it at the same time?
All
Are you
right.
guys doing it at the same time?
Or a bunch of it. A bunch. Dread it. Even more so. More on his. He's got not that much. All right. Good. Okay, good. A little bit more on mine.
Oh, okay. Oh god,
All right, hold on. Show it to the
I don't know
camera.
if we can. It's
Hold on,
my
hold on.
gig. I'm a little
Yeah,
bit of a
hold on.
mess.
Okay, so we got
We ain't playing around.
a
here.
big scoop in there. Show your scoop.
Yeah.
Closer.
Oh god, it's
Oh,
dripping
yeah,
on
you
my
see
hand.
it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
dripping on my
dripping.
hand.
All right.
It's gonna start.
All right, ready?
All right, ready?
I'll give you guys.
Start the
each.
timer.
Ready?
3,
Oh, hold on.
2.
Wait,
Oh,
not yet. Give me a second.
Good. And
Okay.
ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Oh.
We're at 10 seconds.
Oh. Oh.
What the 3, 2,
Oh my
1.
god!
Oh!
I'm using the washroom.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, the spicy chip alone is spicy. Woo! Bro, what happened? What happened?
That was the worst.
What's in your mouth? Is it an ice cube?
Yeah.
Yo, George! You okay? Did you puke? Did you just puke it out? Oh my god, you're puking it out.
Well, devoters, some things are better off to theory than to actually try out. That was probably the hottest thing I've ever eaten. I feel like there's a hole in my stomach.
It literally felt like eating hell. If hell was a food, that's what we ate.
We went to hell and back for you all, so please make sure to hit that like button, spread the good word by sharing the video, and most importantly, become a devotee today by subscribing.
And please don't forget to check out our good friend Instinct TCG Collectibles
Yep.
at YouTube.
Thank you so
As
much
well?
for being on the channel.
Oh, it was an honor. It was
fun.
A lot of fun.
I'm sure. Oh,
That was just a chip. Yeah, come take a look, and we'll see you at the next video.
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching.
Take
Take
care
care.
now.